What's happening, everyone? It is an amazing, beautiful. I want to say it's 1 o'clock. It's an amazing, beautiful Tuesday. It's not afternoon. Is it afternoon after 12, or is it noon? When is it officially like afternoon? I always felt like afternoons like 3, 4, 5. I always felt like it was like 5 o'clock or later, or 4 o'clock or later. So to me, it still feels like noon. Noon is like 12 o'clock, right? Well, anyways, it's a little bit past noon. It's an hour past noon, and here I am on this delightful Tuesday. It's been a minute. I always say this, but I'm trying. What happened was, man. What happened was I was like the what was it, the show, not The Office, Parks and Rec. Parks and Rec. What happened was I just started playing some games. I decided that I'm gonna download the Steam app and use their platform to play video games. And what I did was I downloaded the Steam app, and I don't know what happened. I don't know how this happened, but I downloaded the Steam app, and I downloaded an old like game, kind of like The Sims. So I downloaded Roller Toaster Tycoon, Roller Coaster Tycoon, and I've been playing that game. It was nice. And so that's one of the reasons why I've kind of been on hiatus. I decided to play some games. I want to like stream it, so I don't feel like I'm wasting my time or something like that. So at least stream it. But I was playing this game, and I beat the first level, but I didn't want to beat the first level. Just beat it. I wanted to like fill out my entire map, right? I wanted to fill up my entire map with roller coasters instead of just like, oh, I beat the level. So I tried doing that, and I was finding out, man, like the bigger your map, the harder and harder it is to like make a profit. It just seems like weird that if you expand your map, the more things that you have to, like, the higher the cost for everything has to be. And you'd think that, oh, I expanded my map. Profit is inevitable, or making a profitable level is inevitable. And it turns out, no, man, it gets really hard. Like you have to really, really, really manage your crew. Like you have to manually manage your crew to do certain things. And I wanted to end that level on a high point. So I was playing this game, and I was getting to the point where I was going into debt. And for those that are familiar with that type of game, like Sims related games, Sim City. Do they still have Sim City? I remember back in the day they had like a like a mobile version of it. I played that for a minute. But like I was playing it, and I wasn't playing SimCity, but I was playing Roller Toaster Tycoon. They just have toasters. No, I was very distracted with that game, to say the least, and it took up many of my hours. It took up many of my hours. And I enjoyed it. It was a good like vacation, like a staycation of sorts. But now I think I'm back on track again. It's always like this. My whole like life feels like I'm just constantly readjusting my schedule, and trying to figure out how I can pivot. And pretty soon, starting next week, it's going to be a whole nother pivot as well. And I'm going to see how I can adjust to my schedule again. And it's just just kind of weird, man. It's just kind of weird. Anyways, I've been gaming, I guess. It's just kind of something I really used to enjoy, and as you get older, like you feel guilty for doing stuff like that. Like you feel like you have to uh, 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 actually have a reason for doing things. Like you have to have a reason for why you are spending your time on said things, you know. And I feel like there's this urge to like make money, you know. And if you're not making money with your time, you are wasting your time. And I don't know if that's how society has ingrained that into us, instilled it, but it's been one of the reasons why I've stopped playing games. And also, um, it at one point games became not enjoyable because it felt like games, they just kept making more and more content for the same game, and I just felt like the game never ended. You know, there was like, oh, there's a new add-on. Oh, there's a new add-on. Like, come on, when is this? I want to beat the game. I don't want to, like, you know, feel like I'm incomplete, you know? And all the games now, like, they make it so that you can never beat it. And even if you do beat it, they have a new expansion and they retcon all your old stuff. You know, I was really into Destiny for a long time, and then it's just like impossible because why play the game if you can't keep all your gear? And so they made it so that you can't keep all your gear. You know, they would like, what's the point? And so for a minute, I was really into games, or really into that game only, and I realized I was just wasting my time on it and not really getting anywhere because, you know, like I want this gear, I want that gear, and it's just like it was never ending, and it wasn't really fruitful. It made it less enjoyable for me. Now, a lot of people like that. A lot of people like the freshness of that, but for a person that was like, oh yeah, well, you play a game. The goal of the game is to win or to beat it, and / complete it. But now they're treating it like the game as if it's the game of life or the game of business where you constantly have to level up. You know, it's like, oh my gosh, that's completely opposite of what a game used to be when I was a kid. You know, I was like, man, you beat the game. There was the end. There was a happy ending or a bad ending. You know, there was an ending, and then you could go and go and play another game. But now it's just like, good luck. No, all your games are never going to end. Like, what was it? Like Grand Theft Auto 5 has been going on forever. Like, can you even beat the main storyline now, or they've made it so it just never ends? I don't know. I remember I played the game and then I stopped because the game had a glitch in it that it wouldn't allow me to continue, and I just stopped. I was like, well, there's a glitch, and I would have to restart the whole game to get past that glitch. It was really weird, like, because I watch videos of that level, people playing that level, and I was like, wait a second, I did exactly the same thing, and everyone else is already past that. What's going on? Anyways, I've been playing a lot of games, and that's one reason why I've been absent. Maybe that's what a lot of students do, is like, oh yeah, I'm sorry, teacher, I've been really going hardcore in Fortnite and Dota, and I've been reintroduced to World of Warcraft. It's really good. It's been taking up all my time. Anyways, I think this hand turned pretty good. Yeah. All right. Well, you enjoy your Tuesday, everyone. Smell you later. Stay classy. Cheers. Bye.